Welcome back to the Word Expanded, the Gospels. Listen, we are in Matthew. We are in chapter 10, right? We are on verses 26 through 33 right now. So let me read this and pull out a point. Do not be afraid of them, for nothing is hidden that will be revealed. Nothing is secret that will not be made known. What I say to you in the dark, tell in the light. What is whispered in your ear, proclaim for the housetops. Do not be afraid of those who kill the body, but cannot kill the soul. Instead, fear the one who is able to destroy both soul and body in hell. Aren't two sparrows sold for a penny? Yet not one of them falls to the ground apart from your Father's will. Even all the hairs on your head are numbered. So do not be afraid. You are more valuable than many sparrows. Whoever then acknowledges me before people, I will acknowledge before my Father in heaven. But whoever denies me before people, I will deny him also before my Father. I love this section. It's super challenging in nature. Have actually been chewing on it for a few weeks now. This concept of whoever acknowledges me in front of people, I will acknowledge in front of my Father. Whoever doesn't, I will deny. Listen, you don't get to just say you're a Christian in private. You literally have to tell people you're a Christian in public, as God directs. Right? So it's not I go to church. No, it's whoever denies me. Right? Whoever acknowledges me. So when people at work, right, ask you, do you go to church? Yes, I'm a Christian. That's the answer. Right? It's not about do you go to church. Listen, lots and lots of people go to church. You see, Satanic people go to church. Right? All kinds of different cults go to church. Lots of different church goes on. The gathering together of people to worship a God, right? To practice theology and religion, that happens all the time. But God doesn't ask us to simply say we go to church. He says we must acknowledge Jesus Christ. There's no salvation other than Jesus, right? There's no way to heaven other than Jesus. Church doesn't get you to heaven, so we shouldn't be out promoting church. We should be out promoting Jesus. So the next time somebody asks you, do you go to church, right? Your answer might be something like, hey, if you're asking me if I'm a Christian and if I'm a Christ follower, do I know Jesus? The answer is yes, right? That's a totally different conversation, and it's convicting in nature. Do you know him? Not do you go to church. Do you know Jesus? Right? That's what's happening here. That God says, I'm going to give you a message to give to people. And you need to shout it. And you need to say it. And no, you need to not be afraid of it. Right? That's what this whole section is about. Are you afraid of being a Christian and what it might cost you? Right? Don't worry about what it might cost you is what Jesus says. Because what it might cost you is if you worry about it and you don't pronounce that you're a Christ follower to people, right? Well, you might get denied that you're a Christ follower when it comes to God the Father. Maybe Jesus stands there and says, yeah, I don't know him. I don't know them. They didn't want to know me in front of people. Why would I want to know you in front of my Father? That's a terrible, terrible place to be. And we don't like to think that God would do it. But I didn't make that section up. Actually, Jesus said it, right? He said it. You need to be ready, right, to shout from the rooftops, to not hide that which God has done for you, right? Telling people that you used to be sick and that you're no longer sick, that's good. Telling people that you used to be sick, but Jesus Christ healed you through the power of his blood that was shed for you, right? That's a totally different thing. One's going to say, hey, yeah, people prayed for me, I got healed, maybe. The other one's going to say a direct relationship, direct connection with, yeah, Jesus healed me. Right? So think about your talk pattern. Think about what it is that you're saying. Are you denying Jesus in word or in action? One of those two things. Is that happening, right, to you? If it is, repent. Right? Repent, turn from it, follow Jesus, be ready to just explode right out there with whatever he wants you to do, whatever he wants you to say. Are you denying Jesus in front of others? Well, think about that. We'll see you next time right here on the Word Expanded, the Gospels.